grade. For social studies today, I wanted us to take some time to read a quick story about um, why why it looks so different with our return back to school. And I found this great story that I just wanted to read to you guys called "We're Going Back to School, but Why Are Things So Different?" And I think it gives a great example of why things do look a little bit different and how it's okay that it looks a little bit different. So it says, "We used to spend most of our time inside our classrooms learning." I'm sure you guys can all remember that from last year when y'all would sit at the rug in kindergarten and y'all would have morning meetings. While we were learning there, our whole class was together, learning and doing fun activities each day. But now, school is very different. We have to do things differently for a while because right now there is a pandemic. A pandemic is when there is an outbreak of a disease that spreads all over the world. So right now we are in a pandemic. So there's a virus or a disease that kind of makes people sick, and it's everywhere. And so we're just kind of staying in our homes just to make sure that we're safe, and that's okay. That's okay. For now, I'm not in the classroom every day with all of my classmates like I used to be. School is done lots of different ways because of the coronavirus. So you may not be in school like everyone else, and that's okay. My daughter is not in school like everyone else. I am not in teaching in school like everybody else, but that's okay. Because what we're doing with our virtual learning is we are going to treat it exactly as if we are in school. Right now, my school building is closed and we have to do our learning from home. We have the same work to do as the students who are going to school or who are going to school buildings, but our teacher teaches us through the computer instead of in person. It's a different way of learning than we are used to, but this is how we have to do things for right now. One part of the new way of learning is having a video chats or meetings with our classmates and our teachers. And sometimes that can get very overwhelming to see the 25 boxes for the 25 students that we have in class. And it's okay, it's different. Our teacher gives us an assignment to work on at home when we are not having video chats or meetings together with our classmates. And you guys have been doing a fantastic job with all of your assignments. Sometimes during this pandemic, I feel scared or worried. It's normal to have these feelings because this is something that has never happened before, and that's okay. I miss my friends and my teachers very much, but I know school needs to be different for a while so that we can all be safe. I need to remember that the grown-ups in the world are doing their best to fix things and make them right. I have to leave it up to the grown-ups to take care of this situation. This is a difficult time in the world right now, and even though I may not like the way things are, I need to do the best I can when I am at school. I know there will be a day that we will all be back together again doing all the fun things we are used to doing. And that is so very true. We will be back to school doing all the things that we did. But it's also my job as your teacher to make sure we are doing the same fun things in virtual learning as we are doing at home, as if we were doing it at school. So, for instance, our science experiment on on Friday, we would normally do that in school. So, I'm going to make everything happen to where you're still doing it virtually and so that you still get the same experiences that you are having. So I know things may be different, but it won't always be this way. And we're not going to worry about it. We're going to let the grown-ups handle it. And I promise it'll get better.